Hello, welcome back to the Knight Rider Historians YouTube channel. Today we're going to continue our filming location video series. This time we're covering the episode from the first season, Inside Out. Now, for those of you who've been following along with our filming location series, you know that some episodes we're able to reveal like 99% of the locations used in an episode, while other episodes not quite so much. This one falls a little bit in the middle. Just coming off of Trust Doesn't Rust, where we had nearly all of the locations. This one we're going to need your help on for a couple of the locations to try and figure out where they were filmed. Some of the area has been developed, some of these filming locations has been developed since 1982, so that does, of course, make it a little bit more challenging. Inside Out was the episode filmed immediately after the pilot, even though it aired, I think, episode 9. This was the 9th episode to air. So let's go ahead and dig in and see how many filming locations we can find from Inside Out. Alright, so let's begin at the beginning. We see this scene of Kit driving at night. This actually was not filmed for the episode Inside Out. It wasn't even filmed technically for the pilot. This scene was actually filmed for the 30-minute series presentation, the sizzle reel that Glenn Larson put together to sell the show to the network. And a lot of the footage they shot over that weekend in April of 1982 was Kit driving around the Santa Clarita, Valencia area. So normally we would have no idea where this particular scene was filmed because it's pretty nondescript, just some mountains and a curved road. And there is one thing in this screenshot that completely gives away this location, sort of. If you look over here, you see this tower right here? This is Six Flags Magic Mountain theme park in Valencia, California. Now, I think, and you guys out there have been awesome at proving me wrong with some of these filming locations whenever we get the locations just off a little bit. So this one I might need your help with. But this area has been heavily redeveloped since 1982. So that tower, as you can see, is still here. We're currently looking at it from Magic Mountain Parkway, but the tower is there. So if we go out here, so this is Six Flags Magic Mountain. I know the show filmed a lot over on the old road right here, Mouth of the Snake, Kit versus Carr. So, but if we go over here to the old road and take a look, we're trying to look for these mountains, and it almost looks like this Six Flags is kind of down in a valley and we're up on a hill, but I've yet to be able to figure out exactly where this location is. See, there's the tower right there. It almost looks like we're too far away whenever we go to the old road. Let's just look here for one more minute. Let's see if we can get, I don't know, Knudsen Parkway. Are we up on a hill here? Where are we at? Oh no, we are way too close. See, I wonder if it's up on a hill like this. Let's look one more place here. Maybe it's a road that's, not available. Or maybe it's, like I said, been completely changed. Yeah, see, we've got houses up here. So somewhere in this area, in this general area, we've got, there's the tower there. So I'm thinking this has probably been developed a little bit, but for any of you filming location sleuths out there, see if you can figure out exactly what road this is or was and where it was located using this tower from Six Flags Magic Mountain as your guide. Now, the problem with night shoots is usually it's harder to see some of the details in the location. So this turbo boost we see over the cop car, it's all pretty much just a blur. You don't really see much. I'd say that this is, again, probably in the Santa Clarita area, but I don't think we're going to be able to find this one just based on what we see here. Interesting, there's the roll bar for the jump car right there that you can see. Anyways, all right, moving on. So we've got this scene where Michael and Dugan are fighting inside of Kit. This stretch of road was used a couple times in the show. And there's a curve here, and you can see that there's a building back here with a couple lights. We see this road a little bit better, I believe, in this scene from Deadly Maneuvers. So this road is curving here. We see some spotlights or some street lights, and then this building back here. But I'm not sure. Yeah, you don't see anything there. I know we're skipping over to. Yeah, there's another look at that building back there. So it's almost like they filmed this maybe for Deadly Maneuvers. Yeah, see, there's a sign here. Can't read what that sign says. And then Michael does a 180. Another 180. Yeah, there. Okay, so that might be the best look we get at this warehouse. So, again, if it was... Oops, now we're too far. If that was daytime, it'd be a lot easier to find. But Santa Clarita area, probably Valencia, somewhere around there. Curved road, a little bit of a curved road, and then this long warehouse-type building with all these windows. You know, see if you guys can find that one too while you're looking for the Magic Mountain Road. All right, so next up is this location. Let me back up a little bit here. So it's the title screen. We see this is right after Michael and Kit have ejected Dugan out of the car and he lands in a tree. See this white fence over here? Then he turns around, pulls up, gets out, and Dugan is up in this tree. There's this white fence. Dugan is up in this tree. And we see one of the boards from the fence seems to have fallen. Now, before we go to that one, so this location is known, and I'm going to share it with you in just a moment because there's an even cooler scene up ahead in this episode that utilizes this exact same location. But then we move forward, and we've got Michael taking... I didn't have another screenshot. Michael taking Dugan to this camper. To me, this looks like the same location that we see in Good Day at White Rock, where the bikers, where they're hanging out, and where they tie Davy Benson to a tree. I'm wondering if this is maybe in Griffith Park, or some park in Valencia or Santa Clarita. I don't know. Again, we're still in the dark. We can't really see too much, except for there's some trees here, and it does look like some kind of a recreational park. That's about the best I can do there. All right, so now we've got this scene here. So Michael's driving up. Notice the white fence. He's pulling up to the semi. All right. Now, this one we do know where it's at, so let's show it to you. This is on the intersection of Stokes Canyon Road and Mulholland Highway. So Michael's driving up Mulholland Highway. He stops. He sees the semi parked right here by this big tree. Right there. So there's the big tree, and it's actually still there today. There's the tree right there. So the semi was parked like right about, let's pull up a little bit. Right about here was where the semi was parked in that scene. And in terms of the scene where we saw Dugan getting ejected out of Kit, we do know that the tree, let me see if I can bring it back up here. So the tree was on the other side of the fence, as we can see here. Looks like it might be a V. Let's see if that tree is still around. I don't know. It very well could be this tree. or this tree that has a V, or even this tree kind of has a V. So one of these trees is this is where Dugan was ejected out, but then it's also where the semi was parked, right here where that horse is galloping. So this is right about 2124 Stokes Canyon Road, Calabasas, California. Alrighty, next up we have Kincaid's estate. Beautiful, beautiful property that is in reality the King Gillette Ranch on Mulholland Highway. King Gillette, American businessman who created the Gillette safety razor, made his fortune in razors. And the King Gillette Ranch was his. Here is that entrance today. So you can see here this wall. Is the gate the same? The gate is the same. Look at that. So you can see it's got like a teardrop and then like a double teardrop there. Teardrop, double teardrop. So the gate is the same. The wall is the same. The King Gillette Ranch. Can we go into the King Gillette Ranch? Well, here, let's go ahead a little bit so we see him pulling up and there's an archway there. I think, let's see what we got here. Is any of this... Well, this road is. Let's see what this road is. So this is a long road in, but then that's as far as Street View will go. But I think if we, there's a couple dots here that we can drop in. Oh, so look at that. Wait a minute. Is this the, I wonder if that's the same arch. Let's turn around here. No, I don't think that's the same arch that we see here. Interesting, though. Let's see if there's any other places we can drop in and say hi to Kincaid. What's back here? Oh, this is the porch area where let's see, do I have a screenshot of that? Yeah, so up here, I believe is that when Michael first gets there, he has a fight. Yeah, so there's the arches. So there's a fight up here, and then he kicks someone over this railing. And where is my screenshot? What happened to it? Right there. This is from that other angle. That's pretty cool. King Gillette Ranch. Let's see what else we can find here. So we got a shot up there. Do we have a shot from down below? Oh, that's inside the building. Come on. I don't know if there's any shots of... Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, there's a faraway view. I think this is where... Let's see here. Let's just take a look here. So is this a match? No, that might be a different building. I'm not sure. But look, where they were doing these ramps, the turbo boost. Okay. Oops, now we're in a different scene. So they were doing the turbo boost right here. Look at this. So if you look in the background, see this bridge right here? There's the bridge right there. So the turbo boost was right here in this lawn. This is where they were doing all of their training for the big heist they were going to pull off. King Gillette Ranch. I think, is this open? It says 588 acre park. So I wonder if this is open to the public. Let's just try one more here and see what this side looks like. Is it gonna come into focus? Oh, that's just kind of a picture up on the hill. So there you go. King Gillette Ranch. All right, so next up we've got this scene. No, it's not from BJ and the Bear, despite the fact that we've got BJ. It even says BJ McKay right there, I think. Anyways, that's the screen used BJ and the Bear truck that just made a cameo appearance in Knight Rider. Anyways, so there's this road kind of off in the middle of nowhere. We see Kit pull up. Guy talks to him, then Kit turns around, and then That's it. So there's not many visual clues because it was all at night. But if you guys know where this is, let me know. Alright, so then we have this stock footage. This was not filmed for the episode, but this is when Devin goes to meet the warden at the federal penitentiary. And we see this stock footage. They start out zoomed in on this sign and zoom out. This could literally be anywhere in the country, if not the world. But see if you guys can figure out what penitentiary this is. Would be interesting to know for sure. And then along those same lines, we cut to these scenes. And there's not a ton of visual information here at this point. Let's skip ahead to the end of the episode because we see this location again. So we've got like this stucco wall. So this is really interesting. There's like this stucco wall, and then it almost looks like a fake tree made out of stucco with an opening in the middle. It's really kind of bizarre. And then we've got these stairs here. I wonder if this is on the back lot at Universal. And this looks like sand that they're walking through. I wonder if this is a set on the back lot at Universal. I know they have some like Mexican themed sets, and it does make me wonder if this was just filmed there, because we see Kit coming out here. There's like these weird steps behind this wall. And then over here, there's a fake stone wall with orange at the top. And these arches back here. This one's really bizarre. I don't know. And look at this. There's all these arches back here. What is this location? Out of all the locations in this episode, this is the one I want to know the most. So if you have free time, focus on figuring out this one, because this has been bothering me for years. All right, so the big climax of this episode takes place on what appears to be a lonely, deserted road. Now, we've seen this location a million times in Knight Rider. These are the towers that Kit drives through to get electrocuted in Lost Night and drives by in a plush ride. We saw this in the pilot. I mean, we've seen this location in Junkyard Dog, tons and tons of episodes. Goliath Returns. This all was filmed at the famous Pico Canyon. So Pico Canyon, this is part of, I think, the Newhall Ranch. This is all closed to the public, unfortunately. In fact, if we zoom out and we try and drop our little guy here, you'll see none of this. There's no street view anywhere here. The street view ends on the public part of Pico Canyon, but there's an access road here. In fact, let me take you down into this access road. Where is it? Right here. So this is the public Pico Canyon road. Right here, behind these gates, is the private Pico Canyon road. And this is where all of those scenes were filmed, this stretch of road. 10-Wheel Trouble is another one. So when you see middle of nowhere driving, like all of these scenes, Brother's Keeper, another one, where they turbo boosted with the Minotaur bomb. Pico Canyon Road, I would love to be able to drive on this road, because this has been completely unchanged since the 80s. It looks, from what I've been told, exactly the same. So if you have a connection that can get me on this road, let me know. We'll do a on-location special episode from here. All right, so one last thing I wanted to show you is, again, here's another view of that federal penitentiary. It's the same stock footage, but location, but we can see this towering building off to the left. I do think it is an actual prison, but where it is, don't know. So you find this, you let me know. Actually, here's some breaking news. Turns out Google Lens is your friend. I threw this in there, and what did I find? A Falcon Crest website with that same screenshot, and they put right here, I guess you can't see it. There we go. Right here. The establishing shots of the Women's Maximum Security Penitentiary used to be the County of Los Angeles Central Jail. The shots are stock footage from a film library and from the 1960s. It was built in 1963. Nowadays, it's the Men's Central Jail in Los Angeles. The concrete structure seen in the establishing shots is still the core building on the site, but this distinct tower, which used to be on the northeast part of the lot on Boucher Street, was removed when the jail was extended. So there you go. There's one you don't need to try and find. County Jail in Los Angeles. Alrighty, folks. That concludes Inside Out. As always, appreciate you watching. If you are able to identify any of these missing locations, put them down in the comments below. Shoot us an email at knightriderhistorians@gmail.com. We would love to find them. Next up in the series, I believe, is The Final Verdict, another episode filmed mostly in San Pedro, California. Looking forward to dissecting those locations with you very soon. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.
Hello friends, it's me, Kit. When I'm not out fighting crime, I like to follow my friends at knightriderhistorians.com. Check it out.